Let's see, okay. Now we should see it. So this is basically going to be the division rules. And these rules aren't super hard. Am I going super slow? Yeah. All right. That's what I get for recording at school. Okay, that's really exciting. All right, so here's rule number 6. I'm going to write it the fancy way first. We want the name, don't we? We need to put the name so you at least can Google it up if you need to. That's why I give you these names, not for you to memorize them, because it doesn't really matter if you memorize the name. It doesn't help. It does matter if you need help so you can go someplace. So this is going to be where is it at? This is going to be the quotient. So rule 6 is quotient of powers property. So we are recording. So put it right here. So this is a quotient of power property. Quotient means divide. And this is basically what this one states. X to the m over x to the n is going to equal x. Well, when we multiplied them, didn't we add the exponents? So if we're going to divide them, what should we do to the exponents? We subtract them, right? Okay, I'm going to do a problem for you, and I'm going to do it basically 7th, 8th grade style. So let's say we have a problem like this. 5 to the 10th power divided by 5 to the 8th power. Okay, this is how we used to do it, or used to have to do it in 7th grade. This is called the expanded form, I believe is what they call it. So then I have to go, how many 10s is that? That's 5. That's 10 of them. That's too many. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So that's expanded form. What's 5 divided by 5? It's 1. So basically I can cancel, 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 cancel. What's left? Just 2 of them, right? So that would be 5 times 5, so that's 5 to the 2nd power, or 25. We don't want to do this. This would take forever, yes? That's why we're learning these rules, so we don't have to do it long form. You can make like a really interesting looking problem if you did it all expanded form, but it would take forever. It would take a large portion of your page, and it would basically look like you're doing some crazy stuff. So this is how we're going to do it. Just x to the 4th, y to the 5th. And I'll make this one hard. Okay? I'm not really going to add any new stuff to our rules. Because basically what you're going to do, even in this situation, I'm just going to write unique bases. I'm just going to write the unique bases, which is x and y. So I'm not changing what I'm doing. So then I go 4 minus 3. And then here I'm going to do 5 minus 6. Simplified out, that would be x to the 1st power, y to the negative 1st power. what do I do now? Drop that y, put that y on bottom, and then you're done. Okay, and I'm going to help you with some of your homework because this is basically max level that we're going to be working with for the next couple days, and then we'll review it, all the levels, because just because we're doing max level stuff doesn't mean the test is. So that's how it would end up looking. Can I put the 1 here if I want to? You can. I usually don't, but you can. All right, that's that rule. And then the next rule, you will see actually a lot more than any other rule. And it's really not very hard unless you make it hard. It is called the power of quotient property. Okay, and again, this is just in case you need help with stuff. You can Google it. And basically, this is the fraction property. So you can just say this is fractions. Is what it deals with. So here we go. We're having an example like this: x over y, parentheses, 3. Well, it works just like the other one, where I'm going to do 3 times this and 3 times this. And that's it. Does it make sense that if you have a parentheses that you're going to multiply it by everything, even top and bottom? It should, because it's really no different. So that's what it adds. Here's where we usually use it, is where we have like a fraction like this, and I want to square the fraction. What it means is 1 squared and 2 squared, which is going to equal 1/4. Okay. So let's go ahead, I'm going to leave it recording. Let's go ahead and go to your worksheet. And let's go ahead and see if we can figure out some of these beginning problems like 19. And I'm going to leave it recording because it might be confusing if you're not actually here. So this is going to be number 19 on the worksheet. And I'm going to write it down the way I like to write it down. All right. I'm going to have to fix my computer before next hour. This is very, very sluggish. All right. We have learned all these rules, and I want you to focus on these numbers. This is a perfectly good fraction, yes? Can you do anything with this fraction? So don't, it's fine. Just leave it. Okay? So when I write my like bases here, I'm going to go ahead and write it like this: 3 over 2. I can't do anything with it. And then I'm going to put the m on top. Always put your letters on top at first. So this would be a -2. Division means -1, right? And so we're going to end up doing this 3 over 2. That would be m to the -3. Which means I need to move this guy down. And notice how I didn't move any of the numbers. They're still going to be the same. And then the m is just going to move downstairs. And that's where he's going to live. Go ahead and try to do 20 on your own, and then I'm going to work it after you. I realize that. And I know it's max, so yeah. Okay. You're not going to get it. I'm going to help you with this one. This one's not super hard, is it? It is weird though. So I'm going to put this on the board to help out a little bit here. Okay. Even though it looks like a fraction, don't worry about that. The step is still, I'm not changing it. The step is still going to be write your unique bases. Those are only my unique bases, right? So how many 4s do I got? I got 1. How many x's do I have? I have 1. Division means minus. Okay. So I'm going to simplify that up. 4 would just be 4. 1 minus a negative 3 is going to be plus plus. So that'd be x to the 4th. I'm done. All right, go ahead and try to finish all these. I'm going to stop this video. And I'm going to make sure we got our stuff and things going. Maybe stop the video.